What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all out there. As hopefully you will be checking out this decode later. You may be aware of this story. What to know about a shooting at Joel Osteen's megachurch in Texas during Sunday services. Now, so this was on the Super Bowl, apparently. All right, let me zoom in a little bit. And Osteen or Austin, however you say it, the 15th letter of the alphabet. And Patrick Mahomes has the 15 on the jersey. This is out of Texas. Mahomes attended Texas Tech. And Texas equals 15. All right, we can't forget that, as that's kind of on the fly right there. You see that? Hit you with that real quick. And we have that. We're going to play that video. All right, we'll go over to it right now. We'll play this.
Approximately at
Volume on.
1:53 p.m., a female, approximately 35 years old.
Okay, approximately 35 years old, when Texas also equals 30 in reverse reduction, and approximately 30 to 35, and this happens on what they say Sunday services, and that's the Super Bowl, right? Super Bowl Sunday, right? 30 to 35-year-old. I know Taylor equals 35, and the Chiefs just won their third Super Bowl in 5 years. Okay, you see that right there? It says during Sunday services. We'll go back over here and look at Houston. In Houston, Houston equals 112, and that's the date. Okay, as well, like I said, the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl also equals 112. Look, the date of the Super Bowl, 112, just like Houston. You see that? 112. And Donald equals 112 as well, just so you know. And Donald Trump is 77 right now, and United States equals 77, and we have a 24 selection. Let's go back to the video.
Entered the property on the west side here in the parking lot of Lakewood Church. She entered the building. She was armed with a long rifle and a trench coat with a backpack, accompanied by a small child, approximately 4 to 5 years old. Once she entered, at some point she began to fire. Both.
Okay, so a female with a young person.
Accompanied by a small child, approximately 4 to 5 years old. Once she entered,
They say approximately 4 to 5 years old. That's interesting, because we're going to go over here and we'll get into the character Joel Osteen as well. Let me see if I can go out of here real quick. All right, let's go down here. They say approximately 4 to 5 years old, and I don't think I mentioned it right here. Former home of the Houston Rockets. You see that? The sound of gunshots inside the massive church, which was formerly the home of the NBA's Houston Rockets. We have the sports connection, and again, Houston equals 112, like the Super Bowl date. Oh, it says, yeah, and there you go right there, and Texas equals 30. And 30 plus 15, Texas equals 15, you get the 45. But my point being, if we scroll down here, it says who is Joel Osteen. Osteen 60. Remember Donald Trump equals 60 in Gematria? But look, it says 45,000 people right here. Joel Osteen and his regularly attended his church attended by 45,000 people weekly, making it the third largest megachurch in the U.S., according to the Hartford Institute for Religion Research. See that right there? This is Joel Scott Osteen. We'll click on the Wikipedia. And look at his birthday. 3/5. American pastor, televangelist, businessman, and author based in Houston, Texas. A lot coming out of Houston. Texas wins the World Series. There was a Texas Fair incident, SHOOTING. A lot with Texas. Houston played the Texas Rangers, and Texas beat them to go on to the World Series. Look at the birthday. The 5th day of the 3rd month, or just 3/5, March 5th, right there. Notice that right there. All right. Well, his full name you see right above, Joel Scott Osteen, right there, equals 53, and his birthday, the 5th day of the 3rd month. We'll enter that real quick right here. Joel Scott Osteen. I'll copy it and head over here to the calculator and paste it right here. And look, right there. You see in reduction 53. And they say this happened during Sunday services. Look at services. And we'll get back to the video. Services 53. Again, his birthday. Joel Osteen's birthday. The 5th day of the 3rd month, right there. You see, just like services and the full name, Joel Scott Osteen, equal 53. You see that? And like I said, former home of the Rockets, Houston. Houston equals 112. Super Bowl 112. Is there one more? 112? I have another 112 over here. Well, I know Donald equals 112, and that'll take us into the 24s with the selection. And this is all connected to politics, right? Donald 112. And again, if you look at that backwards, it's 211, the 47th prime. And remember the Super Bowl at was it 3333 Al Davis away? Al Davis, his birthday, the 4th day of the 7th month, to sync up with the 47th prime, 211. You know, the 2/11 Super Bowl date. Sounds a little confusing, but look at since we're right here, let's look at some more pics, and then we got the video as well. Joel Osteen, it says ministries. Let me zoom out of this real quick. Right here. All right, let's play the video a little bit more. All right. But you see the 45,000. They say the boy was 4 to 5 years old, and ritual equals 45 as well. Scroll back up here.
At some point, she began to fire both officers, the officer and agent, engaged, striking the female. She's deceased here on the scene. Unfortunately, a 5-year-old kid was hit and is in critical condition at our local hospital. There was a
They say she's
57-year-old
deceased
man
and the
who
the
didn't have
kid
anything.
was hit.
A 5-year-old kid engaged, striking the female. She's deceased here on the scene.
Okay.
Unfortunately, a 5-year-old kid was hit and is in critical condition at our local
Sympathy if it's
hospital.
true.
There was a 57-year-old man who didn't have anything to do with it, I don't think, was shot in the leg. He's seeking treatment in the hospital.
Oh, 57-year-old shot in the leg. He thinks nothing to do with it. Okay, first time I'm seeing the video. Let me see if there's a 57 off to the side. A lot, because you see a lot of those numbers are matching, right? Yep, Sunday service equals 57. And Sunday services, that's how they put it in the title. 58, like Super Bowl 58. Lakewood Church has the 69, like Texas, and 66. All right.
So let's all pray for each and every one of them. Once she went down, um,
What's this guy's name? T. Finner? Right here. I heard them mention this character in the article. Let me get more accurate on his name here, and we'll run it. And I have more notes as well. Let's see. So this was the former home of the Rockets, called the Summit, okay? And that's interesting. We'll get into the meaning of that. And they let you know. Startled worshipers just before 2 p.m. Sunday, around the time many people were getting ready to later watch the Super Bowl. And I showed you Super Bowl 112, like the date 11/2 of this, apparently, and the Super Bowl, right? The same day. And then Donald with the 112. Scroll down. Here it is. Houston Police Chief Troy Finner. That's the guy who's speaking. I wasn't going to run the name, but now that I see that this is the character speaking, let's go over to the calculator here. Doing a decent job on the mic, though. A script or not. Look, you get 409 like the 49ers were in the Super Bowl. You get 139 like Freemasonry. And I think 158 checks him with that Freemasonry as well. Or it's 185, one or the other. But Troy Finner, look, you get 63 right there. And 126. Patrick Mahomes' full name equals 126. There's that 45 reflection. Ritual equals 45. Look at the 63 right here. Right? That's the guy speaking. 63. Look at Joel Osteen, however you want to say it. Born in 63. And age 60. Like I said, and it's going to sync up to politics. We'll show you more here in a little bit. But anyways, the whole world is a stage. Donald Trump, you see the 60 right there. All right, let's go. Let's look at the calculator here. Here, let's get some more picks in. There he is right here. That Super Bowl might have covered this up a little bit. I'm sure some of y'all are aware of it. Again, let's go over here. Osteen, whatever. And remember, the 15th letter. Texas equals 15. Mahomes, the 15 on the jersey, attended Texas Tech. Wins the Super Bowl, third in 5 years, and MVP. And you see the birthday here, 3/5. And, the full name equals 53, like the birthday. You see this? I'm going to show you how this is going to connect to politics right here. Now let's look. Let me go to the, if I have it up right here. Okay. This says this was the summit. It was known as the summit until 1998, when technology firm Compaq bought naming rights and dubbed it Compaq Center. That name was dropped when Toyota Center opened as a new and more advanced professional sports venue in the same city. But anyways, the summit right here. Now I looked up the definition right here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Right here. And look, if I scroll up even, you get the birthday. Again, the 5th day of the 3rd month for, how do you say it? Osteen. I think it's Osteen. Joel Osteen. Osteen sounds better. I'm an O last name. I'll go with that. But it says the highest point of a hill or mountain, but look at this. A meeting between heads of government. There's a lot of code talk in here. We are decoding, but when I put the summit, and again, I remember that when I was a kid, that's where the Rockets played, the summit. Now, when I put the summit in our calculator over here, and it said a meeting between heads of government, look at the 52, and you get the 115 again. Texas equals 15, Mahomes the 15 on the jersey, right? Mahomes attended Texas Tech. This in Texas. Anyways, look at the 52, and it said a meeting between heads of government. You get 52 just like government 52. And is it President and White House 52? President 52? White House 52. And there's going to be more with these 52s, okay? You see? A meeting between heads of government. Now let's go over here. Now let's look at his dad. John Osteen. Let's look at John Osteen, the father here. Let me pull him up right here. Oh, here's some more pics of him. Okay. We're going to look at the father here. Make sure you get the pics in right there. Now, White House 52, President 52, Government 52. The summit equals 52. Meeting between heads in government with the definition. Now, his dad dies 5 months and 2 days after his birthday. All right. You see, I'll show you right now as well. And look at Trump's birthday, 146 numerology on the prior birthday. You see that before the death, John Osteen. Look at Trump's birthday, 14/6, but 5 months, 2 days, right there, dead after his birthday. And I'll pull that up right now. John Osteen, death date. And look at his middle name, Hillary, over there to sync up with politics. Died at age 77. United States equals 77. Donald Trump is currently 77. Okay, look at the middle name, Hillary, over there. And you see born August 21st and goes on the permanent diet January 23rd, 99. Okay? So, and then we go back over here, and I'll show you more how it syncs up with politics. And I showed you the summit equals 52. That's what this church, the building used to be the summit. The Houston Rockets, Houston 112. Like the Super Bowl date. Super Bowl equals 112. You see that? Wow. So that's a span as well that syncs up with the birthday. And look at the 52 numerology. Dead on a 52 numerology. 5 months, 2 days after the birthday. But wow, you can add the span and you get his son's birthday. Again, Joel Osteen and Joel Scott Osteen equals 53. Services equals 53. During Sunday services. Look at this. And that's not it with that. I love doing this for y'all. And it's for me too. I shouldn't say it like that. And look, the anniversary of the father's death anniversary. Or the anniversary of John Osteen's death. Look at this. It's the 25 anniversary as well. Dead in 99. You see that? And it's 2 weeks and 5 days after the 25th anniversary. Super Bowl 58 hits. Wow. Wow. Look at the 42nd day of the year right there. Sunday services, this hits along with the Super Bowl, 42nd day of the year. Joel equals 42. Joel's got the 15 and the 66 like Texas. See? And with Joel equaling 42, look at the reflection right here. 24-day span from this shooting and the Super Bowl. Which one's distracting from which? I would say the Super Bowl with the Sunday being Super Bowl. Come on. It's supposed to be for church or whatever. You see that? I'm not offended, but look at the 24-day span from this shooting to the upcoming birthday when Joel equals 42. But Osteen equals 24. I need to verify how to say that, huh? It shouldn't matter. And remember that O is the 15th letter of the alphabet. And there's that 30 again right there. Texas equals 30, right? And what did they say? The woman anywhere from 30 to 35. But again, the 24 right there with the 24-day span. All right. From the shooting to the upcoming birthday. And do I have to say it's the year 24? And we have a 24 selection. We need to run through the picks a little bit more. Okay. Donald John Trump. His father's name is John. All right. And there's going to be more with that. With the middle name Hillary, like Hillary Clinton, former first lady, to Bill Clinton. The summit, I showed you a meeting between heads in government. The summit equals 52, president, White House, all 52. We'll get back to the video as well. Want to make sure we get all of our picks in as well. There he is right there. Even compact center equals 58, like Super Bowl 58. Sunday services 58. Joel Osteen, 61st year of life. Church equals 61. Let's pull this up. Who is John Osteen? You see with the middle name Hillary. And then the first name John, like Donald John Trump, the middle name. 123. Look at that. 25th anniversary, even to go with all those 25s. Trump equals 25. Okay. Dad dies 5 months, 2 days after the birthday. And the Super Bowl 2 week, 5 days after his death anniversary, John. Oh, let's run the full name. It says was an American pastor and founding pastor of Lakewood Church in Houston. So the son taking over. Let's pull up this Wikipedia. Right here. 6 children. He went to Oral Roberts. Let's run the full name. John Hillary. Let's go back over here. Look at this. I mean, you get 88. You see that? 88 like Trump equals 88. So you see how everything is synced together right there. We'll go back and check the video again. Let's see if it's still where I left it.
Officers reported back to us that she threatened, that she had a bomb. So we searched her vehicle, our bomb squad, and also the backpack. No explosives were found, but she was also spraying some type of substance on the ground. So HFD came and on that.
Of course, we're devastated. I mean, we've been here 65 years and have somebody shooting in your church.
Look at the grin. Is this a real person? And it says celebrity pastor. And it says celebrity pastor. It may have glitched a second ago. Excuse me for that. Celebrity pastor. Look at that.
Shooting in your church. But,
Man, look at that guy right there to his left. How greasy can that guy be? Is that a real person to the left right there? Are these real people?
we don't understand why these things happen, but we know God's in control. Keep going strong and just
Oh, you know how they repeat history.
65 years
Look
and
at the teeth.
have somebody shoot.
Also spraying some type of substance. Speak briefly on that.
Of course, we're devastated. I mean, we've been here 65 years and
That
have
is not
somebody
a real
shooting in your
person.
church.
No.
But
What a celebrity pastor. Let me look at pastor real quick. And we'll look at the article. Maybe I left something out. I'm sure I did, right? Celebrity pastor, you get the 188. Just put it backwards like that. All right. Let's go. Let me look at the article. Let's go back over here. All right. Let me scroll down. Police say 2 off-duty officers working security at the church, one of the largest mega churches in the U.S., shot and killed the suspect. 2 other people also shot. They went over that a little bit. We have to cover these stories. Right here, mid 30s, Texas equals 30, and I think it was Osteen that equaled 30. Osteen. Finner said the woman entered the church with the young boy but did not describe their relationship. They said the boy was hit. Can't describe the gun. She had a long gun. It would have been worse, but they stepped up and did their job. Authorities have not released the identities of anyone involved. No coincidence. Unclear how the young boy who was taken to a Houston Children's Hospital was struck. Unclear. Authorities describe the other victim as a man in his 50s. Okay. Donald equals 50. Politics equals 50. All right, and that's about it. Even this character right here, you get 35. The birthday. Alan Giddy, whose family is from Honduras, has been a member of the church since 98. And you even get the age 35. And again, the birthday of Joel Osteen, right? 3/5. Services equals 53. Joel Scott Osteen equals 53. And the Chiefs, 3 Super Bowls in 5 years. And Taylor equals 35. And 60 years old like Donald Trump with Osteen right here. And he's the 45th president. And you see 45,000 people weekly attend this church. You see that? And they said in the video, a 4 to 5-year-old. Osteen is a leader of what is known as the prosperity gospel, a belief that God wants his followers to be wealthy and healthy. He is the author of several best-selling books, including Your Best Life Now, 7 Steps to Living at Your Full Potential. Okay, let's run that prosperity gospel. That's what he's known for. Let's see right here. Let's see if it matches. Yeah, it matches the full name and pastor celebrity. What do you know? It said pastor celebrity, and that's the full name. And it said that during the video with his grin. Look, you see the 197 and the 91. Okay? So this is, if y'all are ever wondering which characters are real, are these real people? This is an example of, this character is not on our level anyways. These are people here to deceive us. I mean, we had a Super Bowl, right? You see how it's kind of synced up with his father here? And his full name, the father, 88, with the name John, like Trump in the name, right? You know, so we don't want to sweep that under the rug. Even with a Super Bowl going on, that's probably what they want. And Sunday supposed to be for church, right? And then they got the Super Bowl. Think about it. Okay, the Summit, the former home of the Houston Rockets, right? The Summit, a meeting between heads in government. Okay, the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, Commander in Chiefs, 24 selection, 24-day span from the shooting to his birthday. Osteen equals 24. Joel equals 42 on the 42nd day this happens. Y'all? Not a coincidence. All right. So I'll start working on my next decode. I have to go to work in a little bit. I'll see what we're gonna hit on next. And everything, you should have heard everything, volume and everything should have went well. A little glitch in the middle, but not a huge deal. I hit the pause button here on the screen record. That's cool with not going live. You can actually just pause it on these screen records. What to know about a shooting at Joel Osteen's megachurch in Texas during Sunday services. Remember, Texas equals 15, where Mahomes, he went to college, Texas Tech, 15 on the jersey, and his birthday leaves 105 days in the year. Check his upcoming birthday, like 15, right? And, this happens the same day as the Super Bowl. Is he born in Tyler, Texas as well? And T, the 20th letter, okay? Like Trump Tower, Trump 2020, remember that? Donald John Trump equals 220, like 22. The 49ers hit 22 points. San Francisco equals 202. Trump's birthday leaves 200 days in the year, even. Anyways, sympathy with any victims always. What to know about a shooting at Joel Osteen's megachurch in Texas during Sunday services. Appreciate everybody. And now it is 2/12, right? Monday. How many people are going to call into work today? Sympathy always with the victims, but we have to touch on these stories. Appreciate you. Can't say it enough. Until next time.